TSNE, The Season Never Ends, is the engine behind your favorite sports bar fantasy site. If your bar doesn't have it, send them our way so you can benefit from seamless draft day setups. No back and forth with staff. Just scan a QR code, pick your league spot, and customize your food and drink offers. TSNE offers quality of life tools like a mock drafter that improves each year by learning your league, automated team management if a player quits mid-season, and game time injury replacements before kickoff. With more league types and role options than any other platform, TSNE is everything you wish your fantasy platform had. You. The one still debating whether to start Patrick Mahomes this week or bench him for that rando backup QB no one's heard of. What are you doing? Stop scrolling and listen up. You know what you need in your life? More Black and Tan Sports. That's right, your one-stop podcast for fantasy football chaos, NFL hot takes, and the occasional life lesson you didn't know you needed. We're on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, basically anywhere you can get your podcasts. So hit that subscribe button like you're smashing a waiver wire pickup for CMC. And don't forget to drop us a 5-star review. Why? Because it's not just our egos, it helps the algorithm show us some love. And let's be honest, you could use more good karma for that trade offer you just sent out. You're also going to want to join the party on social media because we're dropping fire takes all week long. On X, formerly known as Twitter, we're not here to discuss Elon. We're at Black and Tan Pod. Facebook, Black and Tan Sports Pod. You know, for all you I still love my mom's memes people out there. Instagram, we got you at Black and Tan Sports Pod. Where else can you get weekly fantasy tips and questionable Photoshop edits of my co-host Dwayne's face? Oh, and YouTube, Black and Tan Sports. Subscribe there too, unless you're scared to see what fantasy football legends actually look like. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe, follow, engage. Otherwise, your fantasy team might just get cursed with a season-ending injury. Just saying. Black and Tan Sports, for the laughs, the takes, and the wins. Subscribe now, or you'll regret it later.
Draft day heat, turn the speakers up. All eyes locked on the Commissioner's Cup. 25 years, yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and Tan Sports, we running it up. 2025 Commissioner's Cup. Don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top. Black and Tan Sports, we running it up. 2025 Commissioners Cup.
What up? Yeah.
What up, y'all?
What's going on?
Missed the clapping, bro. Thanks for bringing it back.
I know. I remember last time you said something about it, so I had to bring it back. How could I not?
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
Welcome
I love it.
to Black and Tan Sports. What's going on? It's a new year. We're recharged. New thoughts. Probably not the new thoughts because when we're going to talk about the Eagles, the old me's coming out, unfortunately. But as always, we're going to, we'll talk about the Birds a little bit. We're also going to talk about Mr. Green and let his thing go and add our commentary to that. And new year, it's just like, fantasies are over.
First round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Birds.
With the wild card
at home against the 49ers on Sunday. I'll be at the tailgate. If you guys are going to come out, we're going to be in Lot F at the tailgate starting at 9. Gates open at 9:30. I'll be there about 11. There with cheerleaders. Cheerleaders ladies going to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it gangster. Y'all want to quick, before we get started, one of the guys that we tailgate with, Mr. Greenbeard, he was in an unfortunate situation last week. What's really kind of messed up, I don't put his business out there, but he got jumped at a car accident. Like,
wait, whoa. What?
So he got into a fender bender, right? And apparently the guy didn't have a license insurance because the car had no tags on it. Mr. Green got cameras all around his car.
Not to be
So
confused with our Mr. Green.
not Mr. Green,
There's a
Mr. Green
different
Beard.
There's
Mr. Green Beard. Yeah, he's got to makes the he has green beard sauce and he has wings. He always makes 2 wings for the tailgates. And so the dude was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna call the cops. He was like, whatever, just share information, and if anything comes up with your car, whatever, let me know. And then once he turned around, dude hit him in the back of the head with a 2x4. Gave him a bit of a concussion, and when he fell to the ground, I think he broke his kneecap. So he was in the hospital for a couple of days, but he's out. He's getting better. I talked to him today. He said that he's feeling better. He has a little bit of a memory loss here and there, but it's just one of those things that comes with a concussion. But it's crazy work. And then when he called the cops about it, his dash cam had everything on video, but the car that hit him, the car that caused the accident or whatever, didn't have a license plate on it because obviously the car was probably stolen. So the cops couldn't do anything about it. So, I mean, I just want to say shout out to Mr. Greenbeard and, man, get well soon, bro. Miss you. He can't make it out to the tailgate this week. He's like, he can only stand up for a couple of hours because he got a broken kneecap. So he's like, going to the tailgate is a little bit too much for him right now. But I just want to send out some love for him and, get well soon, man. And listen, man, you got to be careful out there. People's crazy. It's a wild story, right?
Mr. Greenbeard, please know that I wish you the best and you heal. We've never met.
Yeah, we all did.
This is also the wildest chain of events that I've heard in a long time. And
yeah,
I'm almost in disbelief here, like it's a movie.
Like, right, exactly. It's like something you see, like if you're watching social media, like when a cop is recording something and some dude just wilds out and starts shooting at a cop. Kind of the same thing. He was like, dude, and he was telling me, he was like, bro, if the guy would have been like, listen, man, I don't have any license or anything, I'm not insured, because his car wasn't even damaged. He was like, listen, don't worry about it then. We'll just write it off and keep it moving. And dude freaked out. As soon as he turned away, yoked him. It's messed up, man. People are fucked up.
How do you sneakily grab a 2x4?
It must have been a pickup truck.
It must have been.
That's
wow.
Crazy. I mean, he said it was a piece of wood. I'm assuming it was a 2x4. Or maybe he might have had a log. Like, who has logs in it? I guess wintertime you carrying around
like a wrestler, like a WWE wrestler.
Yeah, like you just walk around with branches.
The reason why to me this is so strange is because the whole time you're describing this story that I have never heard yet, in the back of my mind I'm thinking about the old like the wrestling cut scenes that they would have, like when you're watching in the back where they're all of a sudden people fighting in the back, and then all of a sudden like, there's a chair.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan used to always have like a 2x4 with him, right?
That's literally what I thought about was Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I was like, this is wild. Like in my mind, they're squaring off, and this is in the back scenes in the back rooms.
He's like, he turns his back all of a sudden. Wow! Oh no! Look at that! He got him. He snuck on him. And he hits the ground, and Hulk Hogan starts shaking, and then stands up, and then body slams.
What if Mr. Greenbeard? Now this is in my mind. This is what's going on. This guy is getting ready to hit him with a 2x4. Mr. Greenbeard grabs a chicken wing and shoves it in his mouth, and that's like this special move where he makes him chew it, and then the guy's like,
and breaks all his teeth out of his mouth.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be good shit. But anyway, man, though, get well soon. Mr.
Please
Greenbeard,
get well soon.
Man. I got to talk to him today. He's doing a lot better, but he's still not 100%. He's making a full recovery, so just still get well, brother. We love you, miss you, and we'll see you soon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
An outrageous chain of events.
Road rage is insane, bro. Like,
you see actually worse and worse. You catch videos now where it's like you see, I feel like a lot more often. Maybe it's because there's a lot more cameras out on the road. Like everybody has a dash cam and everything like that now, but you see that stuff all the time.
Dude, I got road raged a couple weeks ago going to my daughter's soccer game. Some dude felt as though I cut him off and then wanted me to pull over, so I immediately obliged and pulled over. But I sit low in my car, right? So I got a Jeep Grand Cherokee, so it's kind of high up. I got tinted windows, and he was on my passenger side. So you see my daughter, she's 15. You see a little kid basically next door. I mean, in the passenger seat, you think I'm some young fucking kid. I pull over and hop out. This motherfucker sped off so quick. I got the dash cam video of that shit. This shit is wild. I gotta show it to you.
Yeah,
you don't see me like fighting the guy.
Let's put it.
You don't see me fighting the guy or anything. We're getting ready to fight the guy, but you see the guy, pulling in front of me, brake checking me, and then he pulls over and I pull in front of him. I should have pulled behind him. And then as soon as I get out the car, he fucking speeds off and almost causes an accident.
Not long ago, I went to a Sixers game, and I had the kids in the car with my wife, right? And
Yeah.
I'm leaving the Sixers game, and you know when you're trying to get out of that parking lot, sometimes you do some reckless things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was not really doing anything reckless, but like I pulled off too much into the bike lane, and
Yeah.
I didn't see there was a guy that was coming in a bike lane.
Oh,
And so he pulled, I didn't hit him, but he pulls up and he screams something at me
yeah.
from the passenger side. So my wife is sitting next to me, my two
Yeah.
kids in the back seat, right?
Right.
And I look at my wife and she's like, don't.
Wait, were you in the Prius?
Yes.
The guy thought you was a bitch then, right? Because
So I rolled down the
Prius.
window and I was like, why are you yelling? He's like, you almost cut me. I didn't realize what I did. You almost cut me
Yeah.
off. Don't drive in the bike lane.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, my bad. The guy was like, what? I said,
My
my
bad.
bad. Sorry. And I genuinely meant it because I don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude,
But I was like rolling
That's
down the window
crazy.
because like I don't know what possessed me with people in the car to roll down the window in the middle of Philly and talk to this crazy person on a bike that's screaming at me.
yeah.
But for some reason I was like, I don't understand. Like, why is this guy being so ridiculous? When he explained the situation, I instantly felt bad. I was like, oh,
And it's-
my bad.
But
And
it's
he was like,
nighttime.
what?
Like
I
you
said,
can't
my
really
bad.
see people. Right? There's 1,000 cars, million people walking around. You can't see a guy on the bike. Dude, I told you I hit a guy with my car a couple months ago.
Is this incriminating evidence? Is this
Nah, the police came in. It was fine. But like where I live, there's this blinking light at the end of my street where these two major roads come together, and we've been complaining for years because it's really dark. There's like one street lamp that's like off before you get to the actual intersection itself, and just the blinking light that's like high up in the middle of the intersection,
Yeah.
and it blinks red, so you really can't see. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's raining. It's cold outside, and this guy, he's walking down the street. I had this on dash cam. I can show you this one. The guy, he's looking down at his phone and he's walking, and he doesn't even look up before he walks into the intersection, into the crosswalk. So I'm pulling up. It's dark outside. He's wearing a dark blue jacket and dark blue jeans with his fucking like hood up because it's raining, right?
A white guy.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I didn't see him until it was too late. I came to a complete stop and you can see it. Usually people go to that light, it's kind of like California and it's kind of roll through. I came to a complete stop because that drives me crazy when people don't stop at stop signs.
South Philly
and-
slide. You hit him with a South
Yeah,
Philly
yeah,
slide.
yeah. So I came to a complete stop, and then as I turned, you could see because the dash cam's in the front of you. It's in your up in your windshield. So where I was sitting in my car, the A pillar, I couldn't really see. So when I turned, there he was, and I was maybe going 5 miles per hour, and I just like slammed on brakes. I hit him. He's like boom, and fell off and flew off to the joint. He's like ah. And then I wish I had the audio on my dash cam, because when I got the car, he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't look up. I wasn't paying attention. It was my fault." I said, "Nah, dude, are you okay? Are you okay?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." But he's like, "I think I broke my arm. I think I broke my arm." Meanwhile, my neighbors come out. I know, not my neighbors, but the guy down the street who lives in the corner. He's a good friend of mine. He comes out. I call the cops. The cops come. One of the cops says, "My boy." He was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Man, I got the dash cam. Here's the video right here." He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "It's real dark in this corner." I'm like, "Yeah, it's very dark." He's like, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "I think he broke his arm or something like that." But come to find out, I was like, "Well," like a week too later, I was like, "Yo," I talked to the cop again. I was like, "Yo, is that guy okay?" He's like, "Yeah, apparently he broke his wrist or whatever, but he's fine. He'll be fine." He's like, "Yo, that guy has a little special needs." And I was like, "Nah, for
Oh.
real?" So then I was like, "Who is it?" He's like, "Wait, I can't tell you, obviously, right? Because it's, situation." But then, this guy, he walks up and down this road all the time. So I actually see the guy. I don't never wave to him or talk to him, but I wonder if like he sees me and like gets nervous because his dent's still in the front of my car.
Did you say anything to him? Did you ask him how it was?
Nah, I haven't had like I haven't had the nerve or opportunity. Plus, he's a little off. Like, he's
Well,
big
I'd say
too.
so. You
He's
knocked
like
his
your
brain. You
size.
knocked his brain around a little bit.
Nah, he was like that before, bro. But like he's like your size, right? He's like a tall dude, but he's a little squirrely looking. And it's like I don't want to like walk up to him and like startle him. You know what I mean? And then like he gets all freaked out or something like that. Like you know how like it kind of reminds me of like something about Mary. What was the brother's name?
Steve?
No, no, the something about Mary's brother. That remember he has to wear the earmuffs all the time. What the fuck was his name? You know what I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Anyway, he kind of reminds me of that guy. And so I don't want to walk up on him and like pull his headphones off and then he beats me up. So
That's true. You won't
eventually
be-
one day I'll stop and be like, hey man, I just want to say I'm sorry. I hit you that night. But
you can like
you know,
give him a bag of M&Ms or something and be like, thanks, bro. I'm sorry.
yeah, something. I don't know. I
Get
do
you
something,
something
but I
nice
feel
for him.
bad. Like that shit, like it, and it freaked me out because like you know, you don't go around just every day hitting people, especially pedestrians. Like you know what I mean, in your car. So it's
I
like,
hope not. I hope not.
right? If you do, it's a problem.
Yeah.
But like it really
Some
freaked
people
me out.
do.
So like, I like am extra cautious now with like when I get to a stop sign or a stoplight and I look both ways before I actually turn and make sure like no
That
one's
means
in
you
the
have a
crosswalk.
soul, Dwayne. That's a
I
good
guess
thing.
it is.
That
It
means
is a
you have-
good
That
thing.
means you have a soul.
Oh well, thank you. I wasn't sure at first, but now I guess I'm okay.
Well, if you feel bad,
Yeah, I guess that's part of it, right? Compassion.
yeah, that's, you know.
All right, let's get into this. I'm sorry, man. That was some weird stories. But yeah, I did it. I hit a pedestrian. That's wild.
It's all started with
It's a
Mr.
wild
Green
feeling.
Beard. And
Yes.
we're going from Mr. Green Beard
Too.
to Mr.
Look at this.
Green.
Look at your
But
segues, bro. That's a great
I would
segue.
like to talk about the greenest thing in our lives, the
What's
Eagles.
that? Yes. We doing this now? We're going with Mr. Green first. What do you want to do? I
Let's
want to
switch up
talk
and go
about the
Mr. Green.
Eagles, man. You want to get that over out the way? Then we can just bullshit after that.
Well, so I've been watching the Eagles. They've lost and won since the last pod we had
Yeah.
because they fell on. But the last 2 weeks it fell on
The
holidays.
holidays.
Sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm not going to be doing this on New Year's Eve.
No, no, absolutely not. You wouldn't want to hear it anyway, because
No, exactly. But we have the Niners at 4:00 on Sunday.
yeah, at home in
At
Philly.
home.
Go Birds.
We're not winning.
You don't think so? You don't feel it?
I don't at all. Do you?
I think we do. I think we do. I think that all right, so we lost last week. Obviously because we played, second string. It didn't really
Yeah, I don't even
matter.
count last week's game. I don't
Right.
even count last week's game. And
Right.
we want to
The
make
week-
sure
the
Smitty
week
got his
before-
1,000 yards, and that was about it. But
Right. The week before we looked okay, but again, it was with against the team that didn't really matter, right? We looked okay. I think that if we pressure the Niners quarterback, because he's not that, what's his name? I keep
Brock
wanting to say
Purdy.
Garoppolo, Brock Purdy. So looking at the analysts, right? And watching how we played them last time, I think, and people are starting to say this now, like, if we get pressure on him, and we've got a couple of guys coming back on defense, if our defensive coordinator plays the game he's supposed to play, and we get pressure on Brock Purdy all game long, we only rush 4. If we bring one more, we blitz a linebacker, not every play, but the first, second down, put him in the third and long situations. As long as you're pressuring Brock Purdy, he's not that good. Give him out the pocket, he's not that good. And I think with that, and then our offense, I mean, we've got to get some consistency, and that's I see your point on that. We don't have consistency, and that's what's scary. It's playoff season.
well, so I guess there's Lane Johnson's going to be back. So,
Yeah.
So that's a plus, and that is a good thing. Jalix Hunt's on fire. I think he has the most interceptions and fumble recoveries. Anybody in
really?
Eagles history or something like that?
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, because he's had so many fumble recoveries, and he had like 2 or 3 interceptions from what I can remember specifically.
Yeah.
So I think that it is in our favor, but the problem is I'm actually curious, and maybe maybe I can Google this, is when I look at a lot of these games too, like for me specifically, it's how many times we've played them and how many times we've been winning.
Yeah.
And especially in the playoff, because I feel like Brock Purdy he's not a great playoff quarterback. They beat us in what, 2022, 2023, yeah. I think. But besides that, I feel like we handle them pretty easily. The Super Bowl season, our first Super Bowl season, they knocked Brock Purdy out. Remember, they had like their tight end was their quarterback at one point because they knocked out the quarterback so many times.
Yeah,
our defense did. So I kind of look at that to kind of determine the factor because, we do have Lane Johnson going back. I don't think Trent Williams practiced this week, which is good for us. And I think if Vic Fangio, like you're saying, can really hold and play the defensive game we know he can play, which he usually does.
Yeah.
If the defense performs, I do feel like we have a good shot, but there's just something in my gut is telling me not this time. It's just not it.
Yeah. I feel it too. That's why I'm excited, but I'm not like I was last year. Last year
was a different story. We had a first round bye anyway last week.
Right. But I mean, still just going into the playoffs, it felt like we talked about this before. It was like there was more. Like, where the fuck is Gilly? I don't see any Gilly. I don't hear any blow the whistle. I barely ever hear.
I see some things, but what he's doing now, it's like this weird thing where he's beefing with like Cam Newton. And things like that, and he's doing his thing. It's not it's not shade thrown on him, but it's like the same feeling from last year. Just it really isn't there. You're right.
Yeah, the whole city doesn't even feel like that. It's just like there's something off. Like I've been in every tailgate except for the one when I had the flu. I mean, the tailgates are fun, and we played at Philly Anthem and Meek Mill John, at Dreams and Nightmares and stuff like that. And the vibe in the parking lot's there. But then again, it's just like there's something amiss even during the games, like watching the games, and I think the fans itself, we get too complacent with being quote unquote good, and we on mistakes that we've made, we amplify that. So you hear more boos in the crowd, you hear more dissatisfaction overall.
We're holding we're holding the Eagles to a higher standard,
right? Which we should.
Won, right? And that's how you continue to win streak, and we've won. But you're right. It's like something just isn't there. It just doesn't feel like the year now.
And I feel like we overanalyze.
Our offensive coordinator can suddenly be like, "All right, we're going to play our game now." Like, what if they were like rope-a-doping all year? Like
right, and then all of a sudden,
the way the offense was run all year, they were rope-a-dope, and now all of a sudden it's gonna be a playoffs, and it's the old Eagles are back. Like that would be amazing. Like that's in my mind. Like if that were to happen, that's like the greatest thing ever.
But we saw a glimpse of that, albeit against the Raiders. We saw that mix-up. We saw the mix-up of Hurts being under center more, right? We saw a mix-up of the plays. We didn't see the same old defenses. We didn't see the same old offense. It wasn't so predictable. So, again, is that a possibility? Are they going to turn around and all of a sudden like, hey guys, we were just fucking around all season long. Ta-da! That would be nice. That would be wonderful. It's not going to happen, but I mean, it makes you wonder and it makes you think like, what the fuck is going on? And you're right.
I don't even know. Like, even with Jalen under center, I feel like when I was watching him, even against the Raiders, it seemed like he wasn't comfortable under center. Like he kept going into pistol or he kept going into shotgun kind of and dropping back. It was weird. And I touched on this like a couple of weeks ago, and I bring it up as much as possible when people have this conversation, which is like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But I really think that the inconsistencies of the offensive line, not that they're bad, right? Because our offensive line isn't bad. It's not where it's near it used to be, but we have so many people injured and there's so many revolving doors of players in that offensive line that I truly feel as though Jalen is not comfortable as he was last year.
Running.
So he's moving around more. He's trying to make those audibles and those calls more often, and he ends up going back because I feel like he feels as though he can have more time to make a more sound decision on that play. And I mean, truthfully, it doesn't happen that way. He looks at his progressions, and it's obvious, but it's also I think it may not be one of his stronger suits. And again,
Yeah.
I've been defending him last year. I couldn't stand it,
Yeah.
but I've really defended him this year because I do
Yeah.
feel as
Yeah.
though he is a good quarterback. He is an elite quarterback. I don't know how you can't be an elite player and not win a Super Bowl. It doesn't, and win Super
Right.
Bowls. It doesn't, and that doesn't happen.
Right.
Like
the conversation shouldn't even happen.
the,
Right.
the position of quarterback is evolving and changing just even
Right.
within the last few years. I mean,
Absolutely.
this year, even for instance, like I'm noticing more fullbacks than all of a
Yeah.
sudden. It's like,
Yeah.
these positions are coming back. Different things are changing. and
Yeah,
it's
Scatterboo,
adapting.
for example.
Yeah.
I mean, Scatterboo changed the game for the New York Giants. Like, the New York Giants were shitty. They're still shitty.
No, they were bad. They were even bad with Scatterboo, but the difference is that there was excitement.
Right, there was excitement there. And again, always the thing that I always go back to, when Scatterboo was on the field, when that one player is on the field, you have to account for him, right? And Scatterboo being that big running back, that fullback type running back, he will expose your defense's run game immediately. And that's going to make a long day for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? Because if he's getting 6-7 yards a carry, 5-6 yards a carry, now that shitty offense is at 3rd and short every time. Now
Right.
they're getting 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 first downs in a game, which keeps them in the game. Whether they can get into the red zone and score, different story. But at the same time, those long possessions tire out your defense. You know what I
Right,
mean?
and I feel like that's what we're missing. That's a great
Yes.
point. I feel
Yeah.
like that's something that we're missing. And Saquon could be having an off year, but again, to me, it draws back to the offensive line. The reason
Yeah.
why
We don't
Saquon was
have
so
that-
comfortable running that ball is because he knew there's gonna be a huge hole there for
Well,
him
not just
to
comfortable
penetrate.
not just comfortable running the ball, but you're seeing that he's getting stuck in the backfield. He's getting
He
hit at
is.
the line, and it's not that these players that are in there now they're not horrible. But obviously, they're playing in NFL. They're great players. They're just not the players that we had last year. It's not the same front line. So they're getting used to the game. They're new to the game. They're new to playing in game type situations, which is totally different than practice or even college, right? You're in the NFL where everybody across from you is a professional.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's going to show. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This guy's great. 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, 1st round pick, whatever it is. But in the NFL, everybody's a 1st round draft pick, basically. And when you get on that field and you start getting into that gameplay, things you get exposed. The exposure
Yeah.
happens, right?
I never played in college. Obviously, never played professionally for football, but I kind of equate it to this, and like I feel like a lot of people can understand who have actually played the game. Like as an offensive lineman in a center, like you don't really get a lot of chances to be like, oh, that's the standout player, right? But
Yeah.
there's a couple years within when I played was like all-star years where where we would go on to an all-star game, and
Right.
you go from being like a defensive lineman and getting through every single time and causing havoc, and then you play in the all-star game, and all of a sudden you're like, wait, why is this so hard?
Yeah.
Like, you don't,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's the same difference between like the college to the professional level. Like the professional level is a level that when you watch a college game on TV, the speed is very exciting, but the speed
Yes.
is so different, and you really can't compare the two. So like you said, they're all professionals. They're all professionals,
Yep.
and it's
Yeah.
just like I don't know. I think it has to go back to the offensive line. I
Yeah.
really think that's what it is. I think that's probably
Yeah.
that's like the missing piece. I think if they were to be comfortable behind a line, things change. He's going to be able to make his reads better. He's going to work through his progressions. Jalen's going to work through his progressions a little bit better. He's not going to feel pressured to be
He doesn't
put
have to,
back in
right, because he doesn't
shotgun.
have to, right. He has more time. If we have more
Correct.
time in the backfield, then he's going to be able to go through progressions, not have to rush to get the ball out. That half second, 3/4 second, 1 second, 2 seconds difference makes all difference in the world. And the times that he does have time in the backfield is because it's a coverage sack or he's forced to run. And it
Exactly.
almost seems like he's scared to run.
Even
Like
then,
he's
he
second
can't even-
guessing his run.
Right, he's second guessing his run, and when you're not a confident runner, hey, listen, he's a strong runner. I mean,
Right.
let's not act like he's not, but
Right.
when you have that air of confidence about you that your line can handle business, you're not going to get blindsided. You're a little bit more. That means when you're back in that pocket, you're more aware of the people around you in your environment and what's going on. You're able to run more. You're thinking more clearly, and it's just again, I don't know how many times I can stress it. I mean,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
said it a million times, and I continue to say it now. It's just that offensive
Right.
line to
I
me.
mean, yeah, there's a lot of pieces to that puzzle.
They're not bad.
that were there last year
they're
are not
just
here.
a step behind of where they were last year,
Yeah.
to the point where it makes everybody kind of second guess themselves. And if you place a little bit scared, I'll say, and you're second guessing yourself at every move you're making, it's not going to be the same. It's not
Yeah.
going to be the same.
And again, the predictable offense doesn't help, right?
True.
Because, all season long we're running the same 16 plays scripted. It's ridiculous. I think it's the worst thing that NFL ever has introduced or tries to do is the scripted plays. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But who am I? I'm not a
We'll
coach.
see.
So.
Hopefully some other team will pick him up as a head coach. We'll never have to deal with him again, and we'll win again next year.
Yeah.
But, or end up like Jonathan Gannon, and you get fired from Arizona. That was a beautiful time. That's what you get.
Baltimore got rid of Harbaugh.
Harbaugh's gone too. I mean,
That's
listen,
crazy.
he had a heck of a run. It's like an Andy Reid Eagles type of run.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
this guy's
yeah.
insane. He's Harbaugh's one of the best ever too. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not letting go. Listen, let's politely bow out of this situation, because lately the past couple of years, the way they've handled things with their quarterback and the talent that they have, it's like, man, what are you doing? What are you doing? But it happens.
I like to see him go to Cleveland and coach up Shador. That would be cool.
You think Shador would fit right in that kind of system?
I don't know, but I mean, I don't know too much about that specifically, but I think with Harbaugh's experience and having been in the league for that long and having such a winning record as a coach overall, him being around as Shador, with Shador being second year player, he got his feet wet this year. He actually looked really good. Like, I watched a lot of his games, and he, if it weren't for the head coach, bro, he would have better stats this season, I would say.
I think so.
So I mean, him being around him being with being under a better coach, I think would give him that star status that he actually deserves. And I think it's going to come this year, because again, Cleveland's got to get rid of their head coach, and then we'll see what happens with as far as Shador is concerned. Maybe, like I said, it's I don't even know how that would even work, but I just think in my fantasy mind,
sometimes you need a leadership, and that leadership quality that Harbaugh has might be able to foster stronger growth from Shador.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yes, you put it perfectly.
It may not be the exact system, but it's just the leadership.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Whether he's going to coach and fit well under his program, right? But just the actual leadership and experience.
Harbaugh started coaching the Ravens in 2008, and Ray Lewis retired, I think, in like 2013.
Yeah.
Everybody forgot about Ray Lewis for a second.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The fact that Harbaugh coached him for 5 years was like, man, that was so long ago.
Crazy. Yeah. It seemed like forever ago.
That was 20 when he started coaching.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right. Let's bring it on down. Let's see what Mr. Green says. This is one of the last times probably he might be, next couple weeks gonna be the last knowledge he's gonna drop on you.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Playoffs, see what you're gonna do.
Let go.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Green.
Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. Hey, Nick, Dwayne, how you guys doing, man? Good. Haven't talked to you in a few weeks. I've been actually doing pretty good.
To be fair, he doesn't often talk to us. He talks to us.
Talks at us.
With these games the last couple of weeks, I know we took a couple of weeks off, but it's all good. But this is a new week, so let's get right into this. I'm actually going to throw some college out there, too. First game up, college football, Miami of Florida against Mississippi. That's a tough game to really handicap, but I'm actually going to be...
Only thing that's handicap is Mr. Green thinking he's going to give out college picks.
Yeah, we're not doing that, bro. We
probably
appreciate it.
Towards
I do watch it, but
you need to hit him with your car. That's this guy.
Miami of Florida. They actually are playing really good right now. They were ranked number 12th. How they got in there before Notre Dame, I don't know. Yes, I'm still
crazy bullshit.
aggravated with that. But anyway, I got to give credit where credit's due. They're playing good football. Are they better than Notre Dame? No,
No.
not at all. But Notre Dame ain't in it. Miami of Florida still is. Back Miami of Florida. Next game, Oregon against Indiana. I hate to keep on backing Indiana because when I think of Indiana, I think of college basketball with Bobby
Yeah.
Knight.
The Hoosiers.
Definitely
yeah.
not Indiana in football.
Yeah.
But
That's
once
weird.
again, I got to give credit where credit's due. This
They look
team's
good.
undefeated. They beat Ohio State. They actually crushed them. And then they had their first game last week, and they actually crushed that team. It wasn't even close. They were just blowing teams out. I have to stay with Indiana this week. Just back Indiana. Okay, guys, this is what you're looking for. The NFL.
Yep, you're right. We're
First
looking for
game
this
on the
in
board.
college.
Rams
Thanks.
against the Panthers.
I was falling asleep over here.
This is the first time probably ever in my life, and I've been gambling for a long time.
We know.
If you look at these games, usually home field advantage means a lot. Usually when you play at home, you're the better football team, which means you
He's going to talk about the Eagles, right?
I hope
You feel
so.
it, right?
I feel it. Because he can't talk about Taylor Swift or
Joe Flacco, his buddy.
Flacco. Yeah.
means you are the favorite. For some reason, it ain't happening this week. Take, for instance, the first game on the board. You got the Rams against the Panthers. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this line's minus 10.5. You got the Rams favored by 10.5. Well, guys, you know what? It's a reason for that. Vegas ain't stupid. I lost a lot of money in my time. I'm still losing money with this stupid-ass games being fixed. It's a reason why the Rams in Vegas have them as 10.5-point favorites. The really simple reason, because they're a good football team. Panthers are good. They're not going to keep up with the Rams. The Rams are going to, show the world that they want to get to the Super Bowl this year. Just back the Rams. Next game is Green Bay against Chicago. I'm not that crazy about Chicago. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not. Green Bay, they had some good teams in the past. They did, long time ago when they won them stupid championships.
They look good this year, too.
And then they had Reggie White playing for them guys. They had Brett Favre playing for them guys. They even had Pop Rogers playing for that team, which he really
There
never
he
won.
is.
Listen,
Talking shit on Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers is killing it right now with the Steelers,
Yeah.
by the way.
Fuck yeah.
And it's incredible to see this guy be out there. And, there's something I like about Aaron Rodgers. What I like about Aaron Rodgers is that he's he seems like he's a genuine guy, but he's kind of a crazy guy in the same breath.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
At the end of the last game where the Steelers won and it pushed him into the playoffs, he was thanking his teammates and everything like that. And then he goes up to Tomlin. He's like, "Thanks for bringing me here." And then Tomlin's like, "Thanks for coming." It was like a cool little moment,
yeah.
you know?
Because you hear so many horror stories. He's the head coach killer.
He is the head coach killer.
You know what I mean? And it's so you're expecting but then we said this too. We were like, yo, when we heard he was going there, I was like, I don't know, man. Mike Tomlin, he hasn't dealt with a Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin and Steelers are synonymous. You're not going to get rid of Mike Tomlin. But so I wonder how they're going to mesh. And they actually seem like they get along. So it's like, all right, you know what? I see it. And this
If your team's on a good vibe and you're winning, you're getting along.
and Aaron Rodgers, listen, man, he's doing his thing. He's
It's,
sharp.
it's
man.
funny. I watched him
He's
run
so
the ball.
accurate. It's
I watched him
crazy.
run for couple first
he was,
downs, dude.
listen, it was in slow motion, but he did run.
It's got a cadaver Achilles. It's you know what I mean? It's not like
Excuse me.
I think he maybe won one Super Bowl. But anyway, Green Bay playing on the road, their favorite. Imagine that. Another road team being favored. Once again, Vegas ain't stupid. It's a reason why they got Green Bay favored. Don't be stupid, guys. Back Green Bay. They're going to pound Chicago. Chicago is not a good football team.
there's just something about the way he says pound that makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, yeah.
Team.
He has
Just wait and see.
Pound. You're like,
There's
oh my
pounds,
goodness.
there's no lube, there's no ditty, there's no oils,
No, not at all.
straight dry rub.
Next game up, I'm looking at Buffalo against the Jags. Oh, man, what a surprise. Buffalo, the road team. Guess what, guys? Their favorite. only by 1.5, but they're still favorite playing on the road. Unbelievable. When was the last time you seen Buffalo win the Super Bowl? Well, guys, don't even think
Jags
about
have
it.
never won.
The answer is never. But they are pretty good this year with Allen as the quarterback. I'm actually going to back Buffalo this week. I really do think they're going to beat the Jags. I know Jacksonville's playing good ball, but they're not going to beat Buffalo. Next game up, oh, man, check this one out. The 49ers against the Eagles. We finally got a home team that's favorite. Well, you know why they're favorite, guys? The Eagles ended up resting all their players last week, besides that one stupid wide receiver. I think he needed like a couple catches to get 1,000 yards. Why Smith ended up playing and no one else could. Barkley needed like 60 yards to get like an extra, $5 million?
Him and Sirianni actually talked about him playing before the game and then he decided to play, which they also did his rookie year to get the rookie year record as well. So this is not like a weird thing. Devontae Smith likes the stats and he wants to play a couple. How many snaps did he play?
I don't even know. Don't get me.
He played like 8 plays or something. Like he had like maybe it was something.
He wasn't
crazy
out there
like that.
long.
No. It's just so we can get over 1,000 yards. If you're gonna go and talk over to Coach, I have all the respect in the world for Devontae Smith, and whatever he needs, he can do.
Yeah, that's one of those, isn't it? And that's common across the NFL. It's the last last week of the regular season. Whether you have to win or not doesn't really matter. If there's guys out there that need to get their bonuses, that was a big thing last year with the guys getting their bonuses, and it was a good game to watch because it was like somebody was going to get a $2 million bonus if they got a half a sack, shit like that. So it is what it is. It's part of the NFL.
Exactly.
$1 million, and they wouldn't let Barkley play because Lurie is too cheap to pay him, so they sat him on the bench. But then they threw Smith out there because I think Smith, if he got 1,000, I think his bonus was only like $1,000 or something like that. So Lurie was he was able to pay Smith, but not Barkley. I know people are going to say, well, Barkley, they ripped up their contract and gave him a new contract last year.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That was last year. What are you doing for the guy this year? Anyway,
your contract.
This isn't about Lurie being cheap. This is about Vegas putting a point spread out, and it's the reasons why they do this. They got the Eagles -4.5. Just take the Eagles. They're going to win this game by double digits. Don't be surprised if the Eagles go back to the Super Bowl.
Here we go, dude. He mushes it every time.
Yeah, he
you
does.
Mush it every time, Mr. Green.
Mr. Green, you're killing me.
Mush.
Next game, San Diego against New England. I know Tom Brady's not playing for New England.
San Diego.
San Diego.
For New England, but New England's actually playing good ball. New England's home. Once again, they're the home team actually being the favorite. It's a reason why they're the favorite. Harbaugh, coach of San Diego, he's really upset now because his brother just lost his job. He's really sad. He might have to help him out financial-wise because Jim Harbaugh's out of a job. But I think he's going to get a job doing something. I think he's looking for the Giants head coaching job. But anyway, it's a reason why he lost that job with the Ravens because they stink. But anyway, San Diego's playing New England. I'm going to be back in New England. Like I said, it's a reason why Vegas has this game at 3.5.
Wait, they're the LA Chargers.
They kind of want you to.
They're the LA Chargers. They used to be San Diego Chargers.
So, yeah, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
You're right.
He kept saying, I was like, San Diego. I'm like,
they're not the San Diego Chargers anymore.
Saint Domingo Chargers. It's the Saint Domingo Chargers.
I want you to jump on the other side. That's why they got it 3.5. But they know that New England's going to cover this game. Just take New England. You can't go wrong. Last game up, you got the Texans against the Steelers. Well, guys, how the Steelers won that game last week to make the playoffs, you seen it. The Priest had to squirt holy water before the game down in that end zone. And guess what?
Did you see that?
I did, but I didn't see him squirt holy water.
Squirt
holy water.
Squirt it.
Oh, Mr. Green
Not
is the
bless
best.
it. Not bless the holy water. Squirt.
Right, just squirting it all
Told
over.
you, between pounding and squirting, dude, it's just it makes me uncomfortable.
Mr. Green might have a little freak in him.
It worked. The guy ended up missing a field goal. Easy field goal, too. Were they on the 10-yard line? Wide right. Unbelievable. Well, guys, Texans, the road team, another road team that's favorite. Vegas ain't stupid, guys. It's a reason why they got Texans the favorite. Texans are going to win this game by double digits. They have a great defense. Rodgers have no chance to throw against these guys.
Double digits.
Just take the Texans. All right, guys, best of luck. I would recap, but I know you guys listen to it. We have a guest speaker tonight, so I can't keep on running my mouth. So I'm done. I'll talk to you later. Good luck. See you later.
Thank you, Mr. Green. We appreciate you, brother.
He's
Good
the
luck.
man. But
He
some
is
of the
the
things he says is just so outrageous. And
It's
it actually
absolutely
never
hilarious.
stops. That's the thing. Like, it never actually changes. Like, anything he says, like, San Diego, or it's unbelievable.
Right.
Or
Or I don't know if you
pounded.
know this or not.
I don't know if you guys know this. Use guys.
You guys
It's,
know this.
it's the same, but that's what we like about Mr. Green.
Yes.
And the thing is, his record ain't that bad.
No, he's not. He's pretty good.
You're not
He's
catching-
over
you're not catching-
500.
I'm gonna listen.
the
I'm gonna talk to
season.
him when I'm done this. I'm gonna tell him no more college. Do not care.
Yeah. We don't. No.
I'm sure there might be a couple degens that are over here like, oh, thank goodness someone's talking about college, but that's not me.
It's not us. Well, we're not. I'll watch
Never
it, but I don't
been,
want to
never
talk
been
about
to college.
it. I've been to college.
And
I go to
don't play in
college.
the
to give a
college.
goddamn about the colleges over here.
I don't care about
Oh,
the college.
with a college up your ass.
Oh, hickory dickory dock. I don't care about college.
Give it the old college try. Try not to talk about it. Oh.
That is a terrible Dice impression. Your Stephen A is much better.
Dude, fucking Stephen A.
He's
getting on my nerves. I don't even want to talk about him or talk like him.
Well, it's because like he seems like he's like a political pundit now. It's weird.
Yeah, it's horrible. He has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But that's for another show.
It's right, but it's not. All right, we'll leave it at that. That's perfect. That's fine because
Yeah.
we can probably go on for another 25 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just Stephen A is a wild guy.
He's an asshole.
And
Because
he,
like I think what it is his that way he talks doesn't transition into politics, right? Like, that's the
you
thing.
put it perfectly. You put it perfectly. It doesn't even matter what he says. It's how he says it.
Yeah.
It barely worked for sports.
He can make absolute sense. But
And I'm
I
gonna
was
tell you something.
flabbergasted.
He's like, the American people know this. Like, bro, what do you know about being a normal American anyway?
Yeah. You look like Bert and
Stephen A.
Ernie.
Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. Fake ass Bert Ernie looking motherfucker. Big ass forehead motherfucker.
Huge forehead.
He has a huge forehead. He salutes like this.
He smacks the back of his head. That's how he salutes. Oh my goodness. All right. So, as always, go Birds.
Go Birds. Thanks for
This is
coming
not
out,
real
guys.
gambling
Thanks for
advice.
listening. Listen,
We'll see
listen
what happens
Sunday.
on Sunday.
If you're around, if you're hanging out Sunday afternoon, Lot F over at the Wells Fargo Center, I guess, right? It used to be the Wells Fargo Center. Big Carm's Tailgate. Plenty of music, plenty of giveaways. Sometimes we usually get
This is a
giveaway
live center now,
tickets.
isn't it?
Yeah, Live Center. Of course, Jason from there. Last couple of weeks we've had tickets. I don't know until we get there and Big Carm brings it up. But we've had tickets. We've give away T-shirts or actually jerseys and stuff like that. Like a Niners fan walks by and they want to sell when they give their jersey up, we'll give them a fresh, brand new Eagles jersey. We had hats last week. You know, what I mean, Cheerleaders giving out, free passes to the strip club after the fact. T-shirts, hats, scarves, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's always a good time, man. Good music, good people, good time. And again, we're not going to have the wings there. Mr. Greenbeard, again, getting better. He usually cooks the wings out there. He's not going to be there this week, but he'll be there sooner than later. But yeah, man, guys, come out if you're out and about. Stop by, come say hi. Black and Tan will be out there. You know what I mean? Chilling, doing my thing. Definitely drinking, having a good time. And we love you guys, man. Thanks for listening. Is that
Thanks.
it?
Well,
We're out?
well said.
Thank you.
Well said.
Word.
All right, guys. This is Black and
guys.
Tan Sports.
We out.
We out.
Draft day heat, turn the speakers up. All eyes locked on a Commissioner's Cup. 25 years, yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top.
Black and Tan Sports, we running it up. 2025.
Commissioner's Cup. Years, yeah, the legends don't stop. Fantasy dreams on the way to the top.
Black and Tan Sports, we running it up.